So today I'm starting tomato and pepper seeds. Here where I live, it's a zone 6 in Kentucky. Our last frost is roughly April 15th, give or take 2 weeks one direction or the other. So typically you want to start your tomato seeds 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost, or you're intending to plant them out. And peppers you want to plant 8 to 10 weeks before you intend to plant out. I could plant mine out around April 15th, but last year I didn't end up planting out my tomatoes and peppers until I think Mother's Day. So the first or second week of May. Like I said, it can fluctuate here a lot. Temperature wise, we live in the Ohio Valley, so last year the temperature swings were still just too great early on that I pushed back my planting. It worked out, but every year is a new year. So roughly when you count back 6 to 8 weeks, we are at kind of the 8-week mark, which is in between for both peppers and tomatoes. So we're gonna start our seeds today. Tomatoes, this year I'm growing 4 different varieties. Last year I grew 2. I'm growing determinate and indeterminate tomatoes. I've never grown determinate before, so this is gonna be a learning experience. Last year I grew cherry tomatoes and beefsteak tomatoes, which were both indeterminate. So let's talk about indeterminate and determinate. Indeterminate slowly sets fruit on a repeating cycle, ripens, you can pick it, it will set new fruit. Determinate is that it sets all its fruit at one time and ripens relatively all at the same time. Varieties I'm going with this year are both by Haas, and I have a Tachi tomato, which is kind of a Roma style tomato. It will be mature, and it says about 75 days, and then a Haasinator tomato from their Haasinator series, which should be ready, it says in 68 to 73 days. I've never used Haas seeds before, so I'm excited to try them this year. My indeterminate varieties are a Jubilee tomato, which is an orange tomato, again from Haas, and a Champagne Bubbles tomato, which is a golden cherry tomato from M.I. Gardner. We're starting 4 different kinds. Last year I was only successful in growing and harvesting habanero peppers. I was successful in growing a green pepper plant, but I wasn't able to harvest anything off of it. Starting from seed, what I'm going to start from seed today is another round of habanero peppers because they did so well for me. This pasilla pepper from M.I. Gardner. I chose this one because it was good for cooking with. A gold bell pepper, Gold Fortune from Haas, and a Gold Rush banana pepper. I also have intentions to start green peppers and habaneros, but I don't have those seeds yet. And we're at the time frame where I need to be starting my seeds. So I'm going to start what I have, and I'll start what I don't have later. I'm hopeful to start 5 to 10 seeds for each variety, both pepper and tomato, just to ensure that I get at least 1, hopefully 2 excellent plants from these seeds for each variety. So today to start my seeds, I'm using a potting mix. Realistically, what the best medium to use for starting seeds is a seed starting mix. The garden supplies are expensive these days, and seed starting mix is the most expensive kind of soil that you can purchase. So today I'm just using a regular potting mix. Now, I just want to highlight, make everyone aware, the downfalls of using a potting mix. It can't have bigger pieces in it, bigger mulch pieces. These can affect your germination rates by creating air pockets. You're not going to have the best soil contact with each seed. So you are running the risk of some of your seeds maybe not germinating because they're not ideal conditions. That's a risk I'm willing to take. You need to make your own decisions about the risks that you're willing to take. So if I see big weird pieces, I just pick them out. I don't leave them in there. So I try to create the best environment. So there they are. Let's get to it. So that's tomatoes and pepper seeds. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. I was editing the video while I'm sitting here at field hockey, and I realized that I didn't really have an appropriate ending, or I didn't say goodbye. So at the end there of the video, you can see my grow tent that is in our garage where I'm overwintering my pepper plants from last year, and where I put my seeds because they're with heat and with a grow light to kind of help them germinate. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I will see you in the next one.